Yo, look, some of y'all just have to go and get it. Some of y'all just have to go and just put yourself out there. See, a lot of you put your situations as limitations. You're like, oh, I'm not in the situation I want to be right now, so I can't go after this, or I can't go after that, or, the people around me is not going to agree with me. I can't do this, or I can't do that. But the thing is you're never going to be in the perfect situation. You're never going to be in that perfect mindset, or you're never going to be in that perfect environment, or you're never going to have that. There's no such thing as a perfect time for getting what you want. So what you have to do is create that perfect time. You have to be like, oh, you know what? This situation is going to be my, motivation, or this situation is going to be my fire to get me out, or these people are going to be my motivation to make me do better, or whatever it is. You have to use your surroundings to feel yourself, to get whatever it is that you want to accomplish, to get out of your situation, to get out of, the place that you don't want to be, or to become better, or whatever it is. Back then, I had to use a lot of negative people around me to become a positive person, or to become what I needed to become, because I'm like, man, I don't want to end up like these people, or I don't I had to chase after my goals because I knew what type of person I was. I couldn't be the person who was just sitting down all day and not doing anything. I couldn't be that person just sitting down and looking at other people just talking bad about them. I couldn't be that person just being negative about life because they didn't have the willpower, or they didn't have, the motivation to go chase their goals, or they just gave up on life when life got hard, right? I told myself, I don't care what it takes. I'm gonna do whatever it is I gotta do to accomplish my dreams. I don't care, you know, if I gotta leave old friends. I don't care if I have to, do this and that. I don't care what it is, bro. But you always have to stay true to yourself when you're on your mission, when you're on your grind, when whatever it is. You always have to be to yourself. You always have to stay true to yourself. You cannot let things get in the way of that. You cannot let people try to influence you the wrong way. You have to make sure whatever influences you is positive. You have to make sure that, people around you have your best interests, which is really going to be hard because people can be deceiving. But you have to know that, people around you, sometimes they might do you dirty, and you just have to, you have to live with it. You have to go with it. You can't attach yourself to people who are not good for you. You can't attach yourself to situations or environments that are not good for you. You have to be on your own, and sometimes you have to detach, and you have to go away from the environment that you're in so you can recreate a new one and recreate a better you for not only yourself but for your future self, for your future friends, for your family, whatever it is. Sometimes you have to, well, not sometimes, you will have to let things go in the past to recreate something in the new. You have to let go of something in the past to grow something new. And that is the hardest thing for people, because they're like, man, my old friends are gonna think, that I'm a piece of I'm a piece of shit, or my old friends, my family are not gonna respect me anymore. And it's just like, well, are you gonna always live in that what if, or are you gonna actually chase what it is that you want? Are you actually gonna go for what it is that you want? And it's just like, what if those people were never really good for you in the first place? What if those people were secretly looking down on you? What if those people knew that you had something inside of you, but you're just scared to go after whatever it is that you want to go after? What if when you go chase your dreams, you become the biggest thing that ever happened? Or what if you change your family forever? What if you change, the people around you forever? So it's just like, if it's something that's really on your heart, if it's something that's really on your mind, you can't let little obstacles just stop you. You can't let little things just, get in the way of whatever it is that you're trying to get to. So the thing is you have to get rid of the past to get to the new, but you can't let things influence you to not go for what you want. And trust me, bro, it's always going to be something that's going to try to stop you from going to what you want to go, or going to where you need to go. For me, a lot of it was, what if this doesn't work out? Or, you know, what will happen when I actually make it, or who will be there with me when I'm on this journey? And the thing is nobody's going to be with you on this journey, man. it's a spiritual thing. It's with you. It's with God or whoever you believe in. And it's a lot of trust. It's a lot of faith. And you just have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then you'll never make it. You'll never be that person you want to become, or you'll never be that person who you need to become. And like I said, this stuff gets deeper than just for yourself. A lot of the things I do now is, I mean, it's for myself, but I'm starting to think of like the future family that I want. I'm starting to think of the future friends that I want. I'm starting to think of my future self. I'm starting to think of everything that I want in the future for myself. So the things that I do now is just not for the present. It's really for the future. So it's just like I have to get rid of, things that I miss now, and it is what it is. Like once you do this multiple times, you just get used to it, and you'll build a stronger mindset towards, your life and whatever you want for whatever it is. But it's just like you always have to get rid of something that doesn't serve you anymore because that's just the way it is. Like I had to sacrifice a lot of friends that I spent time with, family members. I had to do a lot of stuff to get to where I am now and to get to the point that I want to be at. And a lot of people, they want to have everything in life, but that's just not how it works. You have to, get rid of something for something. You have to, get rid of that for this. So it's like a trade-off. But just remember, wherever you're in, if you're scared of doing stuff like that, wherever you're at right now, at one point in time, it will not serve you anymore. So don't be one of those people that just sit down and watch other people and talk bad about them because they were scared to talk, because they were scared to, chase their dreams. If anything, if you do decide to be one of those, people, if anything, just try to uplift somebody who is chasing their dreams. Don't be one of those people who talk down on people and try to bring them down to your state of mind because you didn't want to go out there and change your life. If anything, like I said, just uplift people. But really, you should be the one that want to chase your dreams because you only have one life, you know? You don't get a restart in this. So, that's all I wanted to tell y'all, man. Keep going. Just know that this road is never easy, bro. It's gonna get cold. You're gonna get lonely. You're gonna be by yourself a lot. But it is what it is, bro. Just know that there's always something better at the top. There's always something that you need to get to. There's always gonna be people around you that, that are gonna be beneficial in your life. But just know that, people will leave your life at one point in time. So, never get too attached and just do what you got to do and keep grinding. And just know, bro, it's a cycle that's going to go over and over and over. So it is what it is. And if you really want to be your best self, then you're going to do what it takes. So that's all I wanted to tell y'all, man. Be safe out here and keep doing what you need to do.